Welcome to Currently Caffeinating. Today is Sunday, June 15th, 2025. This morning I will be getting caffeinated at Dutch Bros. Today for Father's Day they are having a sticker drop, and I do collect their stickers. I usually get me a hot coffee, but when I come here I've been getting their iced coffee. My go-to now is their protein latte, a medium, sugar-free chocolate, macadamia nut with a soft top. Yeah, that's what I've been getting lately. And I always order on the app, and then I just go pick it up at the window. Usually there's a long line in the drive-thru, but not this morning. This is their menu right here. One iced coffee achieved. I do love me some Dutch Bros. And the early bird gets the worm. Or the Sasquatch. So since I've been getting these stickers from Dutch Bros, I've been collecting them and throwing them in this book here. I bought a book for my stickers. So I'll show you all my sticker collection for Dutch Bros. So I tried to get a sticker for every sticker drop. I know they usually have them on Wednesdays. And on certain occasions they'll have a sticker drop, like for today for Father's Day. This one was actually my first sticker that I got from Dutch Bros. It was around Halloween time. And the UFO right there. Take it easy. Lucky vibes. Feeling lucky. And they had this pickle drink one time. I never got it, but they had a sticker for it. And Change the World 2025. And this was the last one I got before today. So that's all my Dutch Bros stickers. Gonna add this Dutch Dad to the collection. So welcome. Like I mentioned earlier, today is Sunday, June 15th, 2025, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Heavenly Father's Day to my dad. Unfortunately, he did pass away when I was 17 years old. And it's very difficult losing a parent at that young of age. My mother passed away a few years ago. Now that I'm older, it still is difficult. I don't think it ever gets easier. Anyone who's lost a parent, I'm sure, can relate to that. But today, I'm going to get me a pedicure. I haven't had one in a long time, and the reason is one of my toenails kind of curls under on the edge, and it kind of pokes into my skin a little bit. It's just a little minor discomfort, and my nail clippers can't really get to it. And I know by getting a pedicure, they can get to that. They have the tools, everything they need for that. So yeah, I thought I'd just pamper myself for Father's Day, even though I don't have any children. But technically I am a dad to a spoiled baby. And this is my spoiled baby, Rambo. Isn't that right, Rambo? You spoiled? You know you are. Then after that, I'm going to hit up an antique store or two and check out some more vinyl. See if I can find some more records to add in my collection. So join me if you will. Will you? My appointment's at 11 o'clock. I booked it online. It said it lasts about an hour for the pedicure, and I opted for a 20-minute shoulder massage. So looking forward to that. Afterwards, I'm going to stop and grab me some lunch before I head to the antique stores, and then I'll stop by the cemetery and visit with my dad and mom. Alright, made it to the Sweetwater Nails and Spa. Let's do this. Well, that was much needed and very relaxing. I think I'm going to go back in September around my birthday and get a full body massage. Yeah, it's always nice to pamper yourself every now and then. Right now I'm going to go pamper myself with some Whataburger. Whataburger. I haven't been here in a long time. I got me a number one Whataburger. And instead of fries, I got some apple slices. Trying to be a little bit healthier. And a Coke Zero. And now time for some retro vinyl shopping. Alright, I'm in the historic downtown Rosenberg. Gonna check out this Red Queen's attic. Been here before. And probably check out another antique store. I like this picture right here of this waterfall. It's got sound effects. They used to have records in here. I guess they moved them. Now they just got pictures. You got these Nancy Drew books. The Haunted Bridge. Oh, check out this phone. That's a cool looking clock right there. Raggedy Ann and Andy. I know they got some records up front and some upstairs, so I'll go check that out. I like this traveler figurine. Here's some records right here. I couldn't find any that I liked. I'm gonna check upstairs. Here we go. I thought this was a record at first, but it's a laser disc from the movie Cadence with Charlie Sheen. I remember this movie. Yeah, it's a laser disc. Got some Glenn Campbell, Galveston, Captain and Tennille. Tammy Wynette, Marty Robbins. I always see this one every time I come here. Willie Nelson, Good Times. Doesn't even look like Willie. That's a young Willie Nelson. Look at the price. $89.95, rare. Well, I didn't end up getting any records here. I did get a movie, I'll show it later, but I noticed there's another antique store down the way over here. I'm going to go check it out. I always like looking at these murals on the wall over here. That's supposed to be the tower number 17 at the Railroad Museum. There's a train right there. Actually, next Sunday is going to be Railfest 2025. And rumor has it we get to go on one of the new trains that they have. I've been looking forward to that. But yeah, I was driving by and I just noticed there is another antique store right over here. Moon River Antiques. And according to the sign right here, they are open. I don't know if they have any vinyl, but yeah, I could check it out. Yeah, I couldn't find any vinyl records that I wanted at the other antique store, but maybe this place will have one or two. Yeah, I didn't even know this place was over here. Wow, they got a lot of cool stuff here. All these signs, Elvis Presley. Look at this, they got the 1978 Cowboys. Got the McDonald's on there. All the Dallas Cowboys players. The Marx Brothers. These Hot Wheels. Elvis. Thank you very much. We got Dale Earnhardt and Maurice Taylor. Look at that, Elvis Presley, 1935 to 1977. And they definitely do have vinyl. Oh, check this, they got Gillies, Texas Legend, and Ewing Oil from Dallas. They got comic books, Spider-Man and The Simpsons. Whoa, check this out. This old telephone right here. Man, this is a cool antique store. I didn't even know this was over here. They have a lot of stuff. Got some Texan stuff over here. Astros. And they got a lot of cool stuff here. Like I said, I didn't even know this was over here. These old cans here. Miss Tucker's. Yoda. Oh, here's the toy closet. There's Elvis. Barbie dolls. Some more Elvis. I Love Lucy. Holiday Barbie. Snoopy. Star Trek. Campbell Kids. Mickey Mouse. Elvis Potato Head Man. I used to play with these. Man, put some pants on. It's Darth Vader. Man, it's like a treasure chest in here. So much cool stuff. Captain America. Iron Man. Roy Rogers. Man, this is so cool. These old Coca-Cola glasses. Look at this. Texas Taco Express. That's cool. $20. 3D glasses. All these different clocks. Breathe. Oh, they even got 8-track tapes. Deep Purple. Tons of records. Whoa. Moon River Antiques. So I did end up getting a couple of albums. Starting to sprinkle. The lady said they opened in December. She said they were in a different building over here. I think this building over here. Yeah, she said they were in this building over here, and they moved to that other building in December. And it's starting to rain. I was planning on going to the cemetery. Yeah, real nice lady. Had a bunch of records. I saw a couple I want to come back and get at another time, but I did get 2 this time, and I'll show those when I get home. Well, I made it out here before the rain heads this way. But yeah, happy Father's Day to my dad. He was in the U.S. Navy, World War II. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, he passed away when I was 17 years old. So yeah, that was a difficult time. My mom passed away a few years ago. I miss them so much. Alright, just made it home. Wanted to show the few things I got from the antique stores. I got this Clint Eastwood movie with Charlie Sheen called The Rookie. Seen it a long time ago. I've been wanting to watch it again. And Chuck Norris Was Calling My Name. I always see this guy when I go there, and decided to finally pick him up. I just started watching the Missing in Action movies with Chuck Norris. So, yeah. Oh, Chucky boy. And I couldn't find any vinyl that I wanted from the first antique store, but I did find a couple at this Moon River Antiques. U2. I've been looking for a U2 album. And they had it. They had one, The Unforgettable Fire. I like 80s music. That's all the songs on there. I really like that song, Pride in the Name of Love. But as I was just flipping this over, I noticed this ticket came out. It's from a U2 concert at the Summit in Houston, Texas, Wednesday, February 27th, 1985. Yeah, it fell out of there. 97 Rock. Yeah, that was inside the album. I guess whoever had this album went to the concert. Let's see, what year was this? This was 1984. So I guess they went on tour in 85 and someone went to go see them at the Summit. Sat in section 235 for $14.40. Wow. And I also got Don Williams. I took my mom to see him like 2 or 3 times in concert. He did pass away, but he's just one of those country singers that I could like just sit and listen to all night. You know, he has a lot of good songs. But yeah, when I listen to Don Williams, I think about my mom and going to the concerts. And I was speaking to the lady that worked there, and she's really nice, and she was asking me what kind of records I like. And I said, I like 80s music, even 80s soundtracks. And she got out a piece of paper, and she asked me, like, what artists do I like? And I told her, and she wrote it down, and she took my number and said if she gets any in, she would call me. But I noticed it was called Moon River Antiques, but this card she gave me says Clocks and Things Antiques. If your clock won't tick, then we need to talk. But her name is Joan or Joanne Huey. Yeah, real nice lady. Like I said, I didn't even know that antique store was over there. Had a lot of cool stuff in there. I'm definitely going to go back at some point and get some more records. Very cool place. Very nice lady. So I bought this DVD from the St. Teresa's Bazaar garage sale that they had. It has all three of the mission and action movies. And part 2 is called The Beginning. I read that they filmed this one first, but they released it as part 2. So it's like a prequel. I guess they wanted to release the other one that they did second and put that one first and put this one second. I'm not sure why they did it that way, but yep, about to watch me some Missing in Action 2, The Beginning. Rambo, you love you some Chuck Norris? You like Chuck Norris? I don't think you like Chuck Norris. Alright, well that's going to do it for my video for today. As always, thank you for watching. Be safe, be kind, and stay caffeinated. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.